I want to speak about something because I feel people are, there are a lot of things in the tech space right now that I feel like a lot of people are not paying attention to, right? AI has been around for a while. I mean, the LLMs where people generate stuff with ChatGPT, Gemini, and all of that. But there's just still a whole lot of things I feel people are overlooking with regards what is possible now with regards the new technology that we want to have access to. So I'm going to be speaking about, I'll mention two of them, and then I'll basically, two or three, right? And I'll basically speak about just one. So one is vibe coding, two is AI automations, and then three is prompt engineering. First of all, I feel like a lot of people are not paying the needed attention to prompt engineering with regards what is possible with AI now, right? So you could still see people who post AI generated content. Maybe it could be video, it could be text, it could be pictures, that lack a whole lot of excellence. And you can only trace this thing down to the fact that people are not paying attention to what matters the most with regards large language models, LLMs, or natural language processing, NLP systems. People are really not paying attention to how these things work, right? So why prompt engineering is the game changer is this. You and I can literally, have the same goal, something we want to do with AI, something we want to generate, something we literally just want to put out there. And if you're not good at prompt engineering, and I am, trust me, the results we are going to get is not going to be the same thing, even though we are basically telling the AI to do the same thing for us. So AI, these platforms actually do understand what you want based on how you put out the prompt. So I feel a lot of people are really not paying attention to prompt engineering the way that I expect them to. So having said that, the second one, which is really gaining a lot of ground now, has to be vibe coding. A lot of people are not paying attention to vibe coding. So let me explain something. Before now, for you to be able to build some kind of app, some kind of website, some kind of web app, you need to save down millions of naira, thousands of dollars, and depending on how sophisticated it's going to be anyway. So you need to lay down a whole lot of money, get a project manager, have the UI designed and all of that. The design process, you plan it and do stuff. Now, I'm not saying you won't do some of these things in vibe coding, but you barely need to even do any of them. So vibe coding is literally talking to AI, and then vibe coding with AI agents. Now there is vibe coding, and then there is vibe coding with AI agents. So vibe coding with AI agents literally means talking to this AI agent, and they do for you what a developer should have done. They build the app for you, they put the files how it should be. Like, it's literally a no-brainer stuff right now. There's almost nothing you can no longer build. Almost nothing. Whatever you can think of right now, or a lot of the things you can think of right now, you could literally just build them. Start your own software company, start your own app, and monetize a solution that is going to help a couple of people, right? And there are a couple of vibe coding platforms out there you can use, and some you can even start for free, while others are really quite cheap to use. Probably just highest $20 per month, $18 per month, that you can just pay for a year and build out the stuff you want to build. And I'm going to list some vibe coding platforms that you can try. The very first on my list has to be Mocha. Getmocha.com, and then there is Bolt.new, there is Lovable, there is Hostinger Horizon, there is okay, let's just deal with these ones. You can even Google up them, you will see a couple of others, but you can start building your app ideas now. Stop sleeping on things like this. It is very early, and I feel as time goes on, some of these things might become very expensive soon. If the competition gets tough, it might still come down lower, but I just feel if demand increases, it might get expensive. So I just feel you should start now, start building out something, and then pay attention to automation. I said I wasn't going to speak about that, but automation is going to be one of the biggest techs of this decade. or even the next 5 years. It has already started. I'm not saying it's not big now. It's really big now, but think of what is going to be happening anytime from now. It's full of automation with AI and AI agents. So just get your hands on this stuff. Some of them are pretty cheap to do. Some of them are very easy to learn. So start somewhere. All right. I hope you got value. Thank you very much for watching.